Will Emily and Elliot's relationship survive the challenges they face, especially when Elliot's father appears and threatens their family? Subscribe now for an unforgettable journey into the werewolf world. 1. Emily Mills. Emily, dear. Come downstairs please. Coming, Mum. I put down my laptop on my bed and run downstairs. I head into the kitchen, knowing she'll be there. This was her favorite place to be. No, not because she's a woman, you sexist pigs. But because she genuinely loves to cook and bake. She's always baking my siblings and I cakes. What's up, Mum? As I walked into the kitchen, I found my 3 siblings and my dad standing while my mum whipped up some batter for whatever she was making. Is this a family meeting? I just had something to tell you all, that's all. My dad spoke, smiling. What is it? My older brother, who was 20, nodded in agreement with me. My younger siblings just looked really interested in whatever my mum was making. My younger siblings were twins, and they were 11 years old. They acted like complete and utter 5-year-olds though. Danielle was younger by about 5 minutes, making Daniel older. Yes, I know, they named them with names that sound so familiar. My older brother, like I said, is 20, and he's called Brendan. He's an annoying as overprotective brother. But you know, still love him and all. Well, Black Moon Pack is visiting the pack we are within. Wait, is it the one with that cruel alpha I've heard of? Brendan asks, interrupting my dad. My dad never liked to be interrupted. So, my dad threw a glare in Brendan's direction. Yes, it is. Now, Frederick had told me to let you know, and to stay out of Black Moon Pack's way. How would we know it's them? Danielle asks. You'll know. When are they visiting? My mum asks. Today in about an hour or so. How come we are only finding out now? Frederick only just told me. Well, you guys can do whatever now. Just thought I should tell you guys. Okay then. Can I go see Haley? As long as you don't bump into any of them, yeah. Sure, Dad. Wait, Brendan. Take Emily to Haley's please. Make sure she gets there safe. Dad, I'm 17. I'm old enough to go on my own. Yes, but with Black Moon Pack on their way anything could happen. Dad, werewolves and humans live in harmony. I doubt that they would attack us. I just want to be sure you're safe, okay? I roll my eyes at my dad and grab Brendan's hand. Come on, big bro. Let's go see Haley. You guys are so annoying with your girly chats. You do know you don't have to stay. Yeah. True. But you guys start your squealing whenever you see each other. Like, calm the fuck down. Language, young boy. My mum yells. I stifle a laugh and continue to drag Brendan out the house. We soon arrive at Haley's and Brendan heads off claiming he didn't want to hear any of our squealing. Like, what the hell is he on about? We don't squeal. Or did Brendan not want to hear our girly chats? Nope. Haley is my all-time best friend. There's one thing though, she's a werewolf. Yep. My best friend is a werewolf and I think that's pretty epic. She has found her mate though, and let me tell you, he's gorgeous. Although she'll probably kill me for thinking so. He wasn't around right now, even though he likes to be around her 24/7, literally. He was probably doing pack business right now. So, how's Leroy? Leroy was her mate, by the way. Perfect as always. I wish I had a mate. Would be cool if I could have someone destined to be with me. You're a human, Em. It's so rare for humans to have mates. I know that. But it would be pretty cool. I kinda wish I was a werewolf, you know. Seems pretty awesome. It is, honestly. Do you want me to give you a piggyback ride? Kinda. As a werewolf? You bet. Of course. You don't even need to ask. Ever since Haley could shift, she always gave me rides on her back. It was so fun. She ran unbelievably fast. I don't even know how I held on at the speed she was going. Anh dirty-minded. PMSL wait, we can't. Why not? She asks, frowning slightly. My dad said that Black Moon Pack are coming. He wouldn't want me in the forest and all. Oh come on, what he doesn't know won't hurt him. But? Oh go on. We ran outside and headed for the forest. She went behind a tree and shifted. It was awkward the first time. She shifted because I was with her, and got freaked out, and when she turned back to her human form she was naked and it was so awkward. I had a go at her for not telling me because her parents told her everything and so she knew, but she said she forgot to tell me. So I forgave her. At least I didn't see anything. Thankfully. Okay, I only saw her, but 'cause she was facing away from me. Haley told me everything about werewolves. It was great how we all got along. It's easier for them just to be free and not be cautious around humans. Haley came back from behind the tree in her wolf form holding her clothes in her mouth. She was brown, like her hair actually. She motioned her head for me to come towards her so I do. She kneels down and I hop on, taking her clothes from her so I could hold them. She starts running slowly and breaks into a fast run, dodging many trees. This is so fun. Woohoo! I scream. We then heard a growl which made Haley stop in her tracks. I jump off her and look behind us, Haley looking behind too and still in her wolf form. There was a few other wolves. One was incredibly large and black. It had green blazing eyes which stood out though. The wolf was incredibly beautiful. There were a few smaller ones beside him which were a variety of colors ranging from brown, a dark orangey color, and even ones with brown and white spots. Wolves are just beautiful. Especially that black one. Haley and I stared at them. She growled at them, making me realize they were probably these rogues she spoke of. If they were in her pack I'm sure she wouldn't growl at them. She stepped in front of me, probably protecting me. The black wolf and Haley had a stating contest before she backed down. The black wolf went behind a tree and I assume he probably shifted. Well, I'm also assuming the black wolf was a he. And I was right. He came from behind a tree dressed in jeans and a white t-shirt, which hugged his body tightly showing off his abs. Hot damn. Shift. He spoke. Haley wandered behind a tree, after I gave her clothes to her. The guy who shifted stared intently at me, his green eyes showing no emotion. His little clan hadn't shifted yet. I was getting so nervous at the way he stared at me. It scared me. He started to walk towards me. No? Shall I run? Wait, no, that's stupid. He'll surely catch me. I backed away though and managed to hide behind a tree, which was incredibly stupid since I'm sure those wolves and him saw the tree I was behind. Damn, I'm so stupid under pressure. Emily. Please tell me you're not hiding behind a tree. I'm not hiding behind a tree. I hear her laughing and then she appears in front of me. He's not a rogue. He's the alpha from Black Moon Pack. Are you kidding me? My dad told me to avoid them, not be caught by them. Relax, he's just here for business. She grabs my hand and pulls me away from my shitty hiding spot. The alpha, who was also the black wolf, was staring at me still. Didn't your mum tell you it was rude to stare? I snap. I hate when people stare at me. It makes me so uncomfortable. Emily. Haley hisses. The alpha just growls and continues walking in our direction. When he's in front of us, he basically towers us. Well, more me. He looked down at us. Okay, I lied, he looked at me. What is his deal? He grabbed hold of my arm and pries it out of Haley's grip. Mine. He growls. Her? I ask, completely dumbfounded. Mine. He repeats. What the fuck? 2. What the hell are you on? I'm not yours. I try and get my arm out of his steel grip, but no such luck. Like I said, steel grip. Get the fuck off me, you thingy. Yeah, here's another thing. Sometimes I wasn't so good at name calling. Thingy. Seriously, Em. I turn around and send a glare at Haley while she literally pisses herself laughing. Okay. Alpha. Elliot. Alpha Elliot, could you please let go of my friend? She's a bit weird and you know. Damn it, Haley. Why is she telling this incredibly hot guy that I'm weird? Or she's so dead? No? He doesn't like to speak much. Well, would you please enlighten me why you are manhandling my friend? I'm not manhandling her. You kinda are. I pipe in. His eyes immediately focus back to me. Damn, he looks so emotionless. He doesn't seem to let go though. Get off me. I struggle again his grip, but he seems quite unfazed by it. Sorry, not to be rude. But you can't just come into our pack territory and manhandle my friend. So I suggest you let go of her, or do not tell me what I can and can't do with my mate. Mate? Me and Haley both say together. I look up at him. I blink once, twice. He's my mate. I have a mate. What? I thought it was rare to have a human mate. Well, if we're mates at least I have a sexy one. But I thought it was rare. So rare. Haley whispers. Or just get off me. I either somehow managed to pull my arm out of his grip, or he loosened it. Either way, I fell to the floor and landed on my butt. Thankfully I didn't land on a rock or anything. I stand up and rub my butt. I glare at him. Anyway, I think I ought to get back to my family before I die. So, bye. And then I make a run for it. But unfortunately I don't get too far, because Mr. Motionless Steel Grip had caught me by my waist and flung me over his shoulder. Ooh. He then started walking to God knows where. But we soon reached a house. I think. Alpha Elliot, you're finally here. And, oh dear Lord. What have you done, Emily? I knew who it was. It was Frederick. The alpha of the pack we are within. Nothing, I swear. Don't call my parents, please. My dad will so kill me. Would you please put her down, Alpha Elliot? I felt Elliot growl, like I felt his chest rumble. But he did put me down. I made a move to leave, but I was stopped. By my sexy mate. He secured an arm around my waist. Couldn't he let me go? Dude, stop it. I say, trying to get his arm off my waist. You're so annoying. Alpha Elliot. What is your business with Emily? She's my mate. Frederick's eyes widened and his face held nothing but pure shock. Your mate? What? You do know she's human. I am aware of that. His grip on my waist tightened and it hurt like hell. He's so strong. Does he not realize I can't stand his strength? Humans are much weaker than werewolves, sadly, and therefore can't stand as much pain as them. Is he not aware of that? Oh, you're hurting me. I again try getting his grip off me, but it fails. Oh, and he ignores me. However, his grip tightens even more. Just great. Note my sarcasm. I feel something roll down my cheek and realize I was actually crying. I quickly wipe my eyes and sniff. Elliot's eyes snap towards me. He narrows his eyes and releases his grip on my waist. Well, that may leave a bruise. I quickly scurry away and leave the pack house that I had been in so many times. Haley followed after me. Emily. Wait up. I turn around and she has a sad smile on her face. I'll miss you, she says, pulling me into a hug. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going home. She clears her throat. You know he's your mate, right? Yes, I'm now very aware of that. And remember what I told you about mates being in different packs. I furrow my eyebrows and think back to when we would speak about mates. The feeling is indescribable, and nope. Your mate is the one person, nope. When mates are in different packs, the female always goes to the male's pack. Well, that's probably it. Fuck balls. Oh? Is all I say. I'll miss you loads. I'm not going. Wait, what? I said I'm not going. You have to, not that I want you to, but you have to. No. I won't. He can't make me. Yes, I can. Our eyes widen and we turn around to see Elliot, my very sexy mate, standing there glaring daggers at me. Me? Ooh. Mean. No, you can't take me against my will. Or? I can and will. What? No? Don't I get a say in this? No? I glare at him and turn on my heels and walk towards my house. I hear growling following behind and also the footsteps of Haley. I knock on the door and Brendan pulls me into a hug, and another growl is heard. Frederick called us. I asked him not to. He also told us about my stupid mate. I am here, you know. He growls out. I turned around and glared at Elliot. Do I look like I care? He narrowed his eyes at me. I turned to Brendan. Is Dad angry? No, quite happy actually. Why? 'Cause you have a mate. What? Him? It's him. Are you kidding me? Well, I'm not happy. I'll miss you. I'll miss you more. I'm guessing he'll probably want you to pack. He mumbles. Yes, I do. Go pack. I roll my eyes. I'll pack when I'm ready. No? Now? He snarled. It got me slightly frightened, so I rushed into my house and up the stairs into my room. Well, I guess I have no choice. Why does he even want me? I mean, if he's an alpha. That makes me Luna. And hell, I am definitely not strong enough to be a Luna or help rule a pack of werewolves. Is he crazy? Yes. He probably is. I take out a suitcase and start packing. How am I going to fit everything of mine in one suitcase? I might need more. I do have a lot of clothes. Pack the essentials. Only things you need. I need all my clothes. I'll buy you new clothes. Really? But I said I'll buy you new clothes. Now pack your fucking things and be down in 5. Whoa, angry much? Because I didn't want to anger him much longer, I decided I should probably do as he said. But then another part of me wanted to wind him up. So I took my time packing. And also reminiscing about different stuff I found in my room. I had already packed everything I needed anyway. I heard heavy footsteps storming up the stairs. Oh boy, he was definitely angry. My door swung open and there he stood, eyes blazing and nostrils fuming. Or you know, I could actually imagine the steam coming out his ears and nostrils like in cartoons. Why the fuck are you taking so long? He growled out. Seriously, I have him as a mate. Haley had told me that the moon goddess had sorted out mates and all that, so why did she pick me to have him as a mate? Or for him to have me? A human. I put on the most innocent look I could muster. I've already packed. Then why the fuck aren't you downstairs? He really likes the F word. Or to swear. Because, I was just looking through my stuff. So. Get downstairs now. Bossy much? I mumble. He glares daggers at me while I roll my eyes. I get up off the floor and grab my suitcase. He storms out my room. Oh, what a gentleman. Usually the guy takes the suitcase from the girl. Ooh. How am I to survive with him? 3. After saying the saddest and hardest goodbyes I've ever had to say to my family and Haley, stupid Elliot dragged me out the house, and we were now in a car. Well, werewolves can't run everywhere, can they? He threw my suitcase in the trunk and he actually opened the car door for me, but in the back instead of the front. Why couldn't I sit in the front? I like sitting there, it's cool. Why can't I sit in the front? I mumble, as he starts the car. He doesn't answer me. Oh, I see how it is. I have to answer to him, but he doesn't have to answer to me. The car door opens and some other guy jumps into the car. Who was this? Alpha. He greets. Elliot grumbles in response. And? He says, turning to look at me. Don't look at her. Elliot growls. Whoa. Am I really that bad to look at? Why? She's mine. She's our Luna. Yes? Nice? He turns back to me. I'm Tyler, the beater. Nice to meet you. I spoke rather quietly, knowing they'd still be able to hear me anyway because of their enhanced hearing. I said don't look at her. Oh please Elliot, you know I have my own mate. Elliot just growled and I burst out laughing. I immediately stopped once I saw his cold stare through the mirror. I cowered back into my seat, hoping to just casually be sucked into the seat. We arrived at his pack sooner than I thought. Damn it, why couldn't I just stay? He's basically taken me away from everyone I love. Ooh. I took my suitcase out the trunk, but he grabbed it from me and handed it to Tyler. Put this in my room. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No way, Jose. What? Elliot said, turning to look at me with death in his eyes. Okay, not literally. He just had his usual cold stare. I'm not rooming with you if that's what you think, mister. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes? You're my mate, therefore you room with me in my room. Fine, whatever, but I ain't sleeping in the same bed as you. Whatever. Tyler, room. He says, nodding to my suitcase. Dick? Not Tyler, of course. He seems nice. But Elliot. He seems like a dick. Wait, no, he is a dick. He turns to me. You follow him and unpack. I roll my eyes at him. Don't roll your eyes at me. I suppress the urge to roll them again, but I don't. This was going to be a hard life. I follow Tyler up the stairs and up some more and up some more. Oh my gosh, are you serious? How much more? I whine. I never liked stairs. They were one of my worst enemies. Elliot now included. But I hated stairs more. Okay, I didn't exactly hate Elliot. I just, well, disliked him very much. Don't worry, this is his floor now. Sorry, did I hear you right? His floor. He had his own floor. Yep, he has his own floor. Great, right? Lucky you. Lucky me. This is as much yours as his now. Really? Yep, but don't go sneaking around without his permission though. Let him show you around first. I wasn't going to snoop. I know, I'm just warning you in case there's something private he doesn't want you to see, and then he goes apeshit on you. Well, thanks for the warning, I guess. He opens a door and I'm met with an incredibly huge bedroom. My eyes widen. Wow. Wow indeed. It's quite remarkable, isn't it? You've been here before. Of course, I'm the beater. Pretty much the only one other than you and him allowed in here. Only to discuss business though. Has he brought girls here? I couldn't help but let the curiosity get the better of me. Not here, no. So, other rooms. Around the pack house, yes. Part of me felt a bit hurt and my heart sank a little. I remember Haley telling me how usually mates wait for each other and save themselves for their mate. But she also said some just can't control their urges and so they don't wait. I guess Elliot was one of them. Oh? Don't be so sad. I'm not. I mean, I've slept with guys before and you know. It's nature. Really? Well, don't let him hear that. Okay. Now, where should I unpack my things? I'm not so sure. Anywhere that doesn't have his clothes or stuff. Maybe I could just wait. Up to you. My orders were just to bring this up. He places my suitcase on the floor and leaves. Well then. Should I just wait? I mean, it could be hours before he comes up. Maybe I could have a sneak peek around his room. I'm sure he won't mind. I decide I might as well look around since after all, I am staying here in this room. Might as well get acquainted with the room. I open a door and am met with a huge bathroom. Why does it need to be so big? There was an incredibly big shower, a sink, a toilet, some towel rack with only one towel, probably his. The bathroom was beautifully decorated. The lights were nice too and… wow. I'm not good at describing. I walk out and Elliot is standing there. I thought I told you to unpack. Well, here's the thing. No, I said unpack, so you damn well unpack. His tone makes me flinch a bit. I didn't know where to put my stuff. I say, in a quiet whisper, looking down at the floor. Oh? I hear him walking, but I continue to casually stare at my feet. That is until I see his and his index finger lifts up my chin, so I was looking at him. He takes a deep breath. Sorry. I'm guessing he doesn't say sorry often. I just stare into his eyes. They were nice, such a nice green color. Sometimes it was a deep green foresty color, but other times it was ever so light. Do you want me to help you? I don't mind. I mean, you could just show me where I can put my stuff. I'll help. He had a mischievous smirk plastered on his face. He took my suitcase and put it in front of a door. He opened it and walked in. Whoa! Was it a walk-in closet? I followed him and it was. Holy smokes! He started taking out my clothes and I realized the real intentions he had when he offered to help. He was literally looking through my underwear and bras and smirking his ass off. Damn him. 4. After he had left the room, I decided I wanted to have a better look around his room since he rudely interrupted me. Okay, not exactly. I firstly took a proper look around the room. As well as a bedroom, it was more of a chill-out zone. There was couches, a huge plasma screen TV, game consoles, a stack of movies. There was also a chandelier which looked so beautiful. Wow, he must be quite rich. If I were him, I'd never want to leave this room. I started looking through his drawers. What? I was nosy. Besides, I wasn't looking at where he put some of my clothes. Like my undergarments. He may have gone through them in the walk-in closet, but he didn't put them there. I opened one of the drawers and picked up some silver par. Holy moly. This is awkward. I quickly put them back in and shut the drawer. Awkward. What are you doing? I quickly turn around and stare at Elliot. Nothing. I reply a bit too quickly. He moves towards me and slightly pushes me to the side. He opens his drawer. Why were you going through my drawer? Especially this one. I wasn't. I lied. Really now? I didn't see anything. So you did go through my drawer. My cheeks were getting redder by the minute. I guess I should put my condoms somewhere else then, huh? He smirks and grabs my arm. What are you doing? Get off me. You're coming with me. Why? No. My mother wants to meet you. Your mum. That's what I just said. Geez, humans and their crap hearing. Hey. I heard that. Well done. Congratulations. He said, sarcastically. Now come on. We walked downstairs and I decided to bug him. So. I began. So what? Why do you have a whole drawer? Whole drawer of what? You know, condoms. Because I do. Yeah, but a whole drawer. Do you really need that much? Yes. Why? Because. Don't say because I do, because that's not an answer. Why do you ask so much questions? Because I do. I say, mocking him. He just groaned and shut up, leading me to wherever his mum was. Elliot, darling. He groaned again. Hello, mother. Oh, is this her? Hello, dear. I'm Laura, Elliot's mum. I'm Emily. It's nice to meet you. I put out my hand for her to shake. Oh, nonsense. She pulls me into a bone-crushing hug. Holy moly. She must love to hug. She pulls away. Oh dearie, you've gone all red. You practically suffocated her, mother. Oh dearie, I am so sorry. She pulled me into another bone-crushing hug. Mother. She quickly pulls away, and I can see the huge smile that was planted on her face. I'm so sorry. It's just, I've been waiting so long for this moment. Elliot was beginning to think mother. He warned. Oh, hush up, boy. It's not even that bad. He thought he didn't have a mate, and so, Elliot, you must be very happy, am I right? Would you like something to eat or drink? He suddenly asks me. I'm fine, thanks. Anyway, what were you saying, Mrs. Call me Laura? No need for all the Mrs. Bullcrap. Oh, okay. So, how long have you been waiting then? I ask Elliot. He grumbles and walks off. Well then. He's been waiting since he turned 16. How long has it been then? 6 years. He's 22. Yes, why? How old are you? Oh, I'm 17. I'll be 18 in a few months. Well, that's good. I have a question. Ask away, dear. Is he really that cruel? Cruel? Yeah. There's like stories about him. How he just kills werewolves for the fun of it. Are those stories true? Well, Mother, the pups need you out back. Oh gosh. Please tell me they aren't fighting. Elliot gave his mum a look and she walked away. Upstairs. Now? Why? Because I said so. Tyler will come and keep you company. Too bad. I'm not being cooped, I squeal as I'm thrown over his shoulder. Elliot. He doesn't answer. I start hitting his back. Damn it. Put me down. He didn't answer, but he carried on carrying me upstairs. Why do I have to be cooped up in there? Can't I explore? I hear the sound of a door opening and then I'm thrown onto a bed. Damn, this is some good mattress. Wow, this bed is comfy. He doesn't answer. He just stares at me like I've grown 2 heads. Tyler will be here soon. He stays for a bit until Tyler joins us. He then leaves to do whatever he does. He doesn't talk very much, does he? Well, when you get to know him then he talks. Right? Anyway, you're Tyler then. The beater. Yep. How long have you known Elliot then? Since we were 7. We're like the best of friends, that's why I'm the beater. He trusts me with his life too, you know. And I trust him with mine. That's so sweet. Yeah. Want to know anything else? I dunno. Oh? His mum seems really nice. Don't you agree? Oh yes, Laura is a lovely woman. She's been like my second mum ever since mine died when I was 14. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. My dad went soon after. He didn't like nor want to be alive, so he went with her, and I was left. Elliot was a real good friend too. Really? Don't act so surprised. He's a nice guy. He doesn't seem like the one to help or, share feelings. He isn't. But he'll open up if you're worth it to him. I look at Tyler. He had a smile on his face. He'll open up to you. Don't worry. I'm not so worried actually. He just nods. Can I ask something? Sure, ask away. Is Elliot's dad around? I didn't see him, and I thought he would be with Laura. Tyler didn't reply, and I noticed a distant look in his eyes. Tyler. It's not my place to tell. Realization kicked in. Did he die? Kind of. It's either a yes or a no. I told you, it's not my place to tell. Okay. After a few minutes of awkward silence, I decide to break it. I'm bored, aren't you? Want to go do something? Sorry, no can do. Gotta stay here. Why? I whine. It's so boring. Alpha's orders. Ooh. Do you think I care? You may not, but I do. He's my superior. Well, if I'm his mate and he's an alpha, doesn't that make me Luna? I'm just trying to remember what Haley said, that's all. Isn't the Luna also superior to you? Yes. It does make you Luna, and you are my superior. But technically you aren't Luna yet. So no, you aren't superior to me. Oh fuckballs. I look around the room. Wanna play some games? Sure. 5, I'm going to kill you. Tyler yelled. Suddenly, Elliot burst in with a murderous look on his face. He walked right up to Tyler and grabbed him by the shirt. What did you just say? I quickly paused the game. We're playing a game, Elliot. You can put him down now. Elliot growled and let go of Tyler. Sorry. He mumbled to Tyler. Oh yeah. It's okay. You're dismissed. But we're in a game. I whine. You have let us finish. I'm about to whoop his ass. He ignores me and turns to Tyler. You're dismissed. Tyler bows his head slightly and scurries off. You're playing then. I state. Turn it off. But off. I scowl at him. I was so going to beat Tyler. Ooh. I go and turn it off, taking the disc out of the console and placing it back into its case. Dinner is downstairs. My mother is there. Oh good. She's so nice even if she practically suffocates me. I quickly run out the room and down the bunch of stairs. I didn't look where I was going and bump into some guy, who seemed more like a wall if you ask me. Oh, I also fell. Clumsy me. Sorry. I mutter. He helps me up and glares at me. Why are you here, human? Whoa, I thought humans and werewolves were on good terms. I'm going to have dinner with Laura. Who are you? He asked, through gritted teeth. Oh? I'm Emily Mills. Who are you? Aiden, third in command. Nice to meet you. I put out my hand for him to shake and he stares at it. I quietly pull my hand back. Aiden, stop being so mean. This is Elliot's mate. Laura scolded. Huh? Are you serious? That means she's going to be our next Luna. She's a human. They can't rule. Standing right here, you know. He gave me a glare and walked off. Laura walked up to me and grabbed my arm. Ignore him, he's always been a grumpy Gus. Oh? Well, what's for dinner? Elliot said dinner was downstairs. You're starting to ramble on, dear. Really? She calls that a ramble. I can ramble way longer than that. Anyways, dinner is just plain and simple chicken soup. Is that all right with you? You're not a vegetarian, are you? No, it's fine. I'm a meat lover. Oh good. She ushers me into a dining room and walks off while I take my seat. She soon comes back with 2 bowls of soup and sits down. Isn't Elliot joining us? Nah, he never really does. He doesn't eat. Of course he eats, silly. He just prefers to eat alone. Why? I don't know, dear. Now eat up before it gets cold. I start to slurp by accident. My mum told me never to slurp, as it's disturbing and disrespectful. But sometimes you accidentally do it right. No slurping. She scolds. Sorry. But then you know what she does. She slurps her soup. She gives me a toothy grin and continues to eat her soup, slurping here and there. This woman must be high. She's so bubbly. Then you look at Elliot and he's so well, he's just mean and boring and looks as if he really doesn't give 2 shits about anyone. Maybe he took after his dad. What happened to his dad? How do I ask this? Go on, dear, what's up? What happened to your husband, the former alpha? Elliot's dad. Her eyes just filled up with tears. Oh fuck. What have I done? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I jump up and pull her into a hug. I didn't mean to make you upset. I'm so sorry. Oh, dearie me. It's not your fault. You're just curious, aren't you? I'm sorry though. I really didn't mean it. It's just Tyler and I were talking and he said it wasn't his place, so I thought I would ask you. You don't have to tell. I don't think I could. It just brings back so many memories. I'm sorry. I felt so bad. I'd brought back most likely sad memories. I've just basically upset my future mother-in-law. If Elliot and I were to marry, I mean. What's going on? Why are you crying, mother? Oh shit. No reason, I just got soup in my eyes and Emily here is just comforting me. Right then. He continued on his way to the kitchen. Thanks. His father is a touchy subject for him. Who knows what he'd do? Do you mean he'd hurt someone? Or me? Not you, no. But I don't know. We hushed as he came into the dining room and sat down with a bowl of soup. I thought she said he eats alone. He starts slurping. No slurping. She scolds again. He stops his slurping and I go back to where I was sitting. For a few minutes I watch him. He was so handsome. Very attractive, not going to lie. What? He asks, directed at me. Huh? You're staring. Didn't your mother tell you it's rude to stare? I press my lips together in a thin line. Laura takes my bowl and I stay put, since she told me not to move. It was awkward. He just ate his soup without staring at anything but his bowl. So, good soup, huh? He looks up, stares at me for a moment and continues eating his soup. Jerk. I mutter. He looks back up at me and narrows his eyes. Damn, I forgot they have enhanced hearing. What? I ask him, slightly rude. I could see the corners of his mouth turning upwards a bit, but he didn't completely smile. He went back to eating his damn soup. His mum soon comes back with 2 more bowls. Oh, please tell me it's not more soup. It's ice cream, dear. It's like she read my mind. Chocolate okay with you? Perfect. My favorite flavor. Oh, isn't that cute? That's Elliot's favorite too. Here, son. For when you finish your soup. Oh, you've already finished. Eat up your ice cream. She pushes the bowl towards him and takes the soup bowl. I devour the ice cream in seconds. It's so delicious. Especially chocolate. Yum. Whoa, you finished quick. Laura says. Want some more? No thank you. But thanks for the dinner, it was amazing. At least someone appreciates my cooking. She says, glaring at Elliot. I do appreciate it. He mumbles. Sometimes it's just not good. Elliot. Room now. Mother. I'm kidding, baby boy. Wow, being 22 and called baby boy by your mum must be really embarrassing. Aya, can I take a shower? There's one in our room. Just find some towels in a cupboard or something. He called it our room. Like whoa. I nod and head upstairs. After finding a towel, taking some clothes with me to change into my pajamas, I have a quick relaxing shower. After showering in the huge shower, I dry off and put on my pajamas. I head out the bathroom and sit myself on a couch and turn on the TV. I hope he doesn't mind, but hello, Family Guy is on. After watching a few episodes of Family Guy, I feel myself slowly drifting off to sleep. When I wake up, I felt so comfy. Couches usually aren't this comfy. Then I realize. I'm on a bed. I'm in Elliot's room. I'm in Elliot's bed. It's so comfy. Where is Elliot? I check the time and realize it's just after 6 a.m., and I scan around the room and notice Elliot on a couch, the one opposite the one I fell asleep on. He looked so peaceful sleeping there. So innocent. Although he looked a bit cold. No wonder, he was only in his boxers with no covers over him. But damn, look at that well-sculpted body. I got out of the bed and dragged the duvet and put it over him. I then grabbed some undergarments and went into the hugest walk-in closet to get some clothes. I then took another shower. What? I like to be clean, and before you ask, no, I'm not a clean freak. After showering, I dry off and change and decide I need to brush my teeth. I look in the cupboards for a new toothbrush, hoping to find one. What are you doing? I jump at his voice, hitting my head on the cupboard since my head was in there. I rub my head and stare at him. He looked damn good. A toothbrush? He sighs. I don't keep spare toothbrushes. Well, I need one. Didn't you take yours from home? I forgot. I'll get you one then. Thanks. Maybe he'll be a bit nicer today. 6. After brushing my teeth, I headed downstairs. I was bored and didn't know what to do. I basically didn't know anyone. All my friends were back home, and here I was stuck here. I wonder if there were other humans. Let's hope there is. Maybe I can at least have some sort of company. Emily. Ah? How's my favorite daughter-in-law? Whoa, we haven't got married. Oh hey Laura. She brings me into one of her famous bone-crushing hugs that I received yesterday, twice. Thankfully it wasn't as bone-crushing as yesterday. How are you this fine morning? I'm doing great, thanks. How about you? Brilliant. Elliot has told me that we are going shopping together. How exciting is that? She squealed and grabbed hold of my arm. Tyler is coming with us. Apparently we need a bodyguard. Stupid Elliot. She just called her son stupid. Ha ha. Well, that sounds fun, I guess. Maybe we can drag Tyler into some extremely awkward girly shop. I say, giggling. It would be amazing to see his face. Probably horrified and embarrassed. Victoria's Secret. Brilliant. Not that I was buying anything from there anyway. Elliot gave us his card. I've also got mine. We are going on a major shopping spree. She then looked around and furrowed her eyebrows. Tyler, get your fat ass down here now. Whoa, this woman is awesome. Most definitely hilarious. Tyler comes rushing down. Come on, let's go, let's go. And then she smacks him on the butt. Rightio. He sighs and we head off to go shopping. I think this will be fun. Laura seems awesome. Like, really awesome. We jump into the car, Tyler driving and Laura in the passenger seat. Of course, I was in the back. We were driving to a nearby mall and Laura was being very talkative and slightly annoying for Tyler, not me. She was anything but annoying. She was freaking hilarious. Come on, Tyler. You drive like an old woman. Like you. He received a slap on the head. I'm anything but old, you numpty. Now drive faster before I do end up becoming an old lady. Tyler grumbled under his breath and picked up the speed a bit. We soon arrived at the mall and it was huge. There were many shops, clothes, jewelry, food courts, sports shops, toy shops, oh, and let's not forget a tattoo parlor. Definitely going there to get a tattoo. Laura grabbed Tyler and I's arms and dragged us to. Oh please. Victoria's Secret. She was actually being serious. Tyler's face went red and he looked extremely uncomfortable. I think nope. You, my dear, are coming inside with us. And from there, she dragged us inside. It was awkward, seeing all this lingerie, and you know, I'm not one of those girls who get the fancy ones. I just get plain and boring. Not these lacy ones. Tyler looked around, awkwardly. To be honest, it was hilarious, yet I felt his pain. Emily. Aren't you getting anything? Nope. Oh, why not? You have a mate now. You gotta dress up for him. Oh gosh. That's her son she's taking about. I think I'm fine, thanks. I mumble. I immediately rush out the shop to get away from the awkward chat. I knew she was probably going to tell me about how I should be revealing and crap. You? Just no. She already said I have to dress up for him, her son. Are you okay, Luna? I'm fine, thanks. Just getting a bit awkward in there. And you know, you don't have to call me that. We all know I'm nowhere near a Luna. I'm just a human who can't do shit. You shouldn't say that about yourself. If you weren't anywhere near a Luna, the moon goddess would have picked someone else to be Elliot's mate. Therefore, you are our rightful Luna. Well, I don't see myself as a rightful Luna. I'm sure Lunas are strong. Aren't they? Yes, they are. I'm nowhere near strong. I get scared of spiders. They are so tiny, yet I get scared of them. Would a Luna be scared of spiders? No. Cos Lunas are mainly werewolves and strong and powerful and awesome. Well, I disagree with you there. I think you'd be a great Luna whether you think so or not. I stayed silent, not knowing what to say. Guys? There you are. I thought I lost you both. I swear, Elliot would have my head if I lost you, Emily. Probably wouldn't. I mutter. He didn't seem like he wanted me around. So you know. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's finish shopping. Laura drags the both of us, and we continue to shop. 7. When we had arrived home, I had bags and bags and bags of clothes. I think Laura went a bit overboard. I mean, if it was down to me I'd have half of these clothes, but nope, she insisted I got more. So I did. I headed up to Elliot's room, which I had to stay in, and believe me, I wasn't happy. I walked in, dropping the bags onto the floor. You're back. I turned around, shocked at his voice. I didn't even notice he was here. Yeah. How was your shopping trip? And why did he care? Fine. Are you okay? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Do you want help putting your stuff away? No. I take out the clothes and put them away neatly. After about 10 minutes, I'd finished packing away all my new things. He was still there, chilling on his bed. He watched me as I moved around the room. It was getting freaky and annoying, especially the fact that he was just watching me like a hawk. I turn around. What the hell are you looking at? I snap. He didn't seem fazed at all by my little outburst. Nothing. Well, stop watching me then. Nope. What? Yeah, stop staring at me. Why? Can't I look at my beautiful mate? He called me beautiful. No one really did. No? Why not? You're mine. I'm not an object. You can't just claim me. No, you're not an object. You're a human, my human. All fucking mine. I look at him, narrowing my eyes at him. He seems quite bipolar. It's annoying. So, what clothes did you get? Clothes. He frowned at my reply. Come here. He patted the spot next to him on the bed. I hesitated before actually going towards him and hopping onto the bed, the spot next to him. He pulls me closer to him, my body becoming a little tense. I've been with guys, but I don't know. I mean, I did have a boyfriend, but we only went as far as kissing and a few touches here and there. I guess it's just that Elliot is a bit scary and big and you know, a big bad cruel alpha. I felt his breath near my ear. Relax. He whispered. His arms wrapped around my waist, his fingers entangling themselves with the ends of my hair. I instantly relaxed. I don't know why. He just made me feel a bit relaxed by his little actions. You're mine. He whispered again. He sounded, dare I say, sexy. It made me shiver, which made him chuckle. I turned to look at his face. He was smirking. I rolled my eyes. I then felt his breath on my neck. His fingers then traced themselves along my arm, and I felt the tingles. Tingles, sparks. They felt nice. His breath was still on my neck, then I felt his lips. He kissed up and down my neck, a trail of wet kisses. It felt so good. He kissed my sweet spot, making me let out a moan. Like whoa. Found it. I could practically hear him grinning. Huh? You're so innocent. He murmurs, kissing down my neck again, my sweet spot definitely included and along with the noises I made. Making him smirk. I know where I'm marking you. He states. Mark me. You do know about marking, don't you? Haley, tell me about mates. Why? I don't know, I'm just curious. Come on, please. Okay, okay. Well, you know what I told you already. How the scent stands out, and when your eyes connect it's like you're the only two in world. It's a great feeling. Trust me. It's a shame you won't exactly get that. I know. Would be cool though, right? Definitely. Very rare though. Anywhere. After that, you know well. There's like tingles and sparks you feel whenever you touch. It's great. And then the marking process. Marking. What the hell is that? Basically, your mate usually marks you on your neck right here. She taps her neck around the spot where she had her mark. You know, they would probably do it on your sweet spot, because they just know they'll get a reaction out of you. So, what exactly is the marking process? It claims you as theirs and vice versa. It makes the mate bond stronger, and you can hear each other's thoughts. How do you get marked? Your mate basically bites you. Bites you. Don't worry. It's only painful like a few seconds, then it's just an amazing feeling. Wow. And then after that, comes the mating. I do know about it. Haley's my best friend, remember? Haley. My best friend. She's a werewolf. Oh? Well, at least you know. His lips were again on my neck, moving upwards to my jawline. Stop. I mumble. Why? Because you're making me feel weird things. Because? I have to pee. No, you don't. Yes, I do. Nah. Excuse me. Are you in control of my bladder? No, but exactly. Now I shall let go. I try prying his arms off of me, but he doesn't let me go. Elliot. I whine. Come on. Let me go. Nope. I turn my head to look at him so I could glare, but his lips instantly meet mine. The kiss was gentle and passionate, and I loved it. But it wasn't right. I know we are mates and how they are destined for each other, but here I was kissing him. And I didn't know much about him at all. I put a stop to our kissing even though it was so fucking amazing. What? He looked confused, which was adorable. It was different seeing this kind of side of him since he always seemed so scary and serious. Now he just seemed quite relaxed. I want to get to know you better. Why? Well, we are mates, aren't we? We are going to be together, right? Unless you don't want. We are most definitely going to be together. He growled out. Okay, okay. But we should, I don't know, get to know each other. We have a whole lifetime for that. Now hush so we can make out. He leans down again to kiss me, but I put my hand in the way, stopping him. Nope. No kissing. Touching. His hand suddenly finds itself under my top. I squeak and jump off the bed. No. Sex? Definitely not. What then? Don't you just want to talk? Don't you want to get to know me? His hardened expression was back on his face. He growled and got off the bed and walked out. I guess he doesn't want to get to know me then. 8. I stayed in the room after that. Okay, scrap that. I went looking for a guest room. There was no way in hell I was now sharing a room with him. Sure, I have already, but now I'm angry with him. It may be a stupid reason, but can you blame me? It's clear as day that he doesn't want to get to know me. All he wants to do is kiss and God knows what. Men. I just want to slap that handsome face of his. I finally find a room, which doesn't have anyone occupying it. Well, Tyler helped me find a room actually. I told him not to tell Elliot, or I would chop off his balls. Let's just say that the threat worked. I had brought a few of my clothes and stuffed them in the drawers. I then locked the bedroom door, and jumped on the bed. It was a nice cozy room, but not as rich as Elliot's, which was fine by me. I would much rather have simple stuff than elegant stuff. I lay on the bed, the pillow being extremely comfy. I found myself dozing off into a nap when the door was being banged on. I groaned and got off the bed. I didn't open the door, but I asked who it was. "It's me," Elliot's angry voice said behind the door. "Open this door up, now." "Why should I?" "Because I said so." "Well, tough." I then walked back to the bed, but before I could reach it, the door had been knocked down and I was suddenly over his shoulder. Wow, this guy works fast. I start kicking my feet and successfully hit his crown jewels. But sadly, I fell to the ground and hurt my bottom. At least I didn't break any bones or anything. I ran downstairs, taking the opportunity of him being hurt for a few moments, and ran out the front door. Not a good plan, I know. I didn't even know where I was or how to even get back to my family. I made my way to the forest, but this part of me wanted to stay, so I found myself walking back to the pack house. As I made it to the front door, Elliot had just made it too. Surprise, he had a worried look on his face. But what surprised me the most, he engulfed me in a hug. I wasn't complaining though, it was a nice hug. It made me feel safe. Oh gosh, is this the mate bond I'm feeling? Don't do that again. He mumbles a gayism to my neck. I feel him take a whiff of my scent, which I knew calmed wolves down taking a whiff of their mate's scent. Why? Because you can't leave. Yes, I can. Then why didn't you? He has a point. The mate bond, that's why. No? I mumble. He chuckles. Fine, yeah, maybe it is. Good. I'm glad you're feeling it too. He picks me up, throwing me over his shoulder. What are you doing? He doesn't reply. He walks up the stairs, I could see them as he went up. I mean, it was basically the only other thing I could see, other than his butt. I was then thrown gently on a bed. I looked around, noticing we were in his room. You're not sleeping in the guest room if that's what you're thinking. Why not? He growls loudly and I cower back a bit. His eyes softened and he reached out to pull me into a hug, but I move away. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. He goes to do the same and I do the same, but end up falling off the bed. My butt hurt and he chuckled. It's not funny. I glare at him and he comes around to help me up, but I refuse. I get up myself and walk towards the door. As I put my hand on the doorknob, I was gently pulled away from the door. You're not going anywhere, Bunny. I raised a brow at his new nickname for me. Bunny. I question. You're cute like a bunny. Never would I have thought that he would use the word cute. But I guess there's a first for everything. Okay. I look at him weirdly. Weirdo. I mutter under my breath. Heard that. If anything, you're the weirdo. Oh damn it, werewolf hearing. How am I the weirdo? You're the one hot and cold and weird. Hot and cold. He seemed absolutely confused. Has he not heard this term before? Yeah. He rolls his eyes. Elaborate. Oh my, 1 minute you're all lovey-dovey with me and next you're just pissed off and cold and mean. So, what I'm hearing is that you like me being lovey-dovey. I narrow my eyes at him. I don't answer. You do, don't you? No? So then it's not a problem if I'm hot and cold, is it? Whatever. I go to leave the room again, but he stops me. For fuck's sake. Fuck off. I see him flinch at my harsh tone. He recomposes himself and narrows his eyes at me and leaves. HMPH, dick. I'm definitely not staying here with him. Fuck that. I take out some of my things and go into another guest room and lock the door. He'll probably break it down again though. Damn it. Oh well, I'm staying here and he can't make me go sleep in the same room with him. I stuff my clothes in a drawer and head back to the other guest room and get the other clothes from there and take them back to the other one I had just come from. I relock the door and jump onto the bed face down. I let out a groan of frustration into the pillow. Why does he have to be like this? Aren't mates supposed to be all loving to each other? Aren't they supposed to care? He's the opposite. He acts like he doesn't even care. Hell, even some part of me cares about him. It's the mate bond, but I don't care because I kind of like it. Knowing someone was your soul mate, it was quite relieving. But, the way Haley spoke about it. She made it seem like it was some magical thing. But in reality, it wasn't. It was a load of bullshit. I'm feeling all these feelings yet. It doesn't feel right. He doesn't seem like he likes me. Or, he doesn't even seem to want me. He doesn't want me. He probably wants some she-wolf who's stronger and better than me. Let's see, let's watch and see. I bet you, tomorrow or sometime soon he'll have some she-wolf on his arms and totally forget about me. Well, doesn't that mean that I could go back to my family? It could. But I'd be hurt. Even now I'm feeling hurt. The thought of him not wanting me, it made my heart hurt. We're supposed to be soul mates, so why doesn't he want me? Is it because I'm human? He doesn't want me because I'm human. I soon fall asleep, tears staining my face. 9. When I'd woken up, I found myself in a different bed, but a familiar room. I also found arms wrapped around my small body. I got a slight wave of happiness when I realized I was with Elliot. But it fizzled away when those thoughts about him not wanting me came back into my mind. If he didn't want you, then why are you with him here, in his arms? Why was I here? Couldn't he just leave me in that room on my own? Are you awake, Bunny? I quickly snap my eyes shut. I know you're awake. Then why ask? He doesn't answer but instead brings his face and buries it into my neck. Get off me, I say, trying to pull myself away from him. But obviously, 'cause he's so strong I don't actually get anywhere. No can do. You're all mine. What the fuck? No? Go get some other she-wolf person. Why would I when I have you? Do you, though? I mutter under my breath, but of course he hears because of that stupid werewolf enhanced hearing. Damn. Yes, I do. Whatever. Were you crying last night? How did he know? No? I don't like when you lie, Bunny. If you think I'm lying, then why ask? Apparently you're Mr. Know-it-all. Fine, I know you were. But why? You don't have to know. He emits a growl and then his warm body is replaced by cold air. Fine. He slams the bedroom door shut. Well, someone is bipolar. I sigh and get out the bed. I shower and get dressed and walk out the shitty bedroom. Okay, I lie. It's amazing, but right now, because it's his bedroom, it's now shitty to me. I walk downstairs to the kitchen and find Laura just sitting there sipping on some chocolate milk. Emily. How nice of you to join me. Thought you and Elliot would have come down together, but nope, he just ran outside. What's up with him? I don't know. How are you? I ask, slightly changing the subject. I am very good. Perfect, thank you. How in the world are you, dear? Oh, you know. I'm okay. Laura and I chatted for what seemed like hours. She's very nice, I like her. She seems awesome. As we are talking, someone walks in. I turn around and notice Aiden. Aiden, dear. Come sit with us. Aidan had a smile on his face to my surprise. Luna, I'm sorry about our first encounter. I wasn't in the best of moods. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. He takes a seat beside me. Well, tell me about yourself. Nothing really to tell. Well, my name would be best to start off with, I guess. I'm Emily. Lovely name. Oh, thanks. I have 2 brothers and a sister. I used to live with them all, including my parents. That's basically it. What about you? Well, you know me. I'm Aidan and 3rd in command. I've known Elliot for a while now. Funny thing, he used to bully me, but now we are cool. He did. He just thought he was better than me and all. Well, he kind of is. Nah? Well, we are good now. Well, that's all right. It is? I mean, I have no hatred for him, so you know. Enough chit-chat, you two. Let me get you some food. Laura says, slamming her hands over dramatically on the table. Thank you. I say. She quickly gets up and places a bowl of fruit in front of us. We start eating in silence, not an awkward silence though, until Laura decides to break it. How are you and Elliot getting along? She asks. We're getting on fine, Mother. He suddenly appeared out of nowhere, taking a seat next to Laura. Oh, that's great. Will I be seeing grandchildren soon? As soon as I heard the word grandchildren, I start choking on a piece of fruit. Aidan pats my back, a growl emitting from Elliot. I stop choking, thanking Aidan. No grandchildren yet. I reply. Oh? Why not? I'm too young. And the fact that it means I'll have to have sex with my jerk of a mate. No thanks. Well, I still do hope to see grandchildren in the future. Maybe. Why does she have to make things awkward? Especially when I have food in my mouth. How embarrassing. No more questions or talk about grandchildren, please, Mother. Fine. She huffs. But I do expect some. She then gets up and leaves. Well, that's not happening. I mumble before sticking an apple slice in my mouth. Oh yes, it is. Elliot says. I look at him and narrow my eyes at him. No? Yes? I think I'm just going to, go. Aidan says, getting up and vanishing. Great, now it's only me and him. We will have children. No, we won't. Well, I will be having children, but whether it's with you, probably not. He growls and stands up, towering over me. I sink back into the seat. You will be with no other man, but me and only me. You won't look at another man like how you're supposed to look at me. What? Hatred. No, love. I'll never love you. Yes, you will. I know the bond is already affecting you. I hope it wasn't. Doesn't seem like it's affecting you, so why me? Believe me, it most definitely is affecting me. No, it's not. How about I show you? That doesn't sound like a good idea. No thank you. I squeak out. Good choice, it would have involved me fucking you right here and now. Wouldn't have proved anything. Oh really? Yes? It just shows you are probably sex-crazed. Only for you. He says quite lowly, which sent a shiver down my spine. Exactly. I totally do affect you. He smiles in triumph while I glare at him. You're staying home today. You cannot go outside for any circumstances. What? Why not? You can't control me. It's for your own safety. I suggest you do as I say. And what if I don't? It'd be a shame if something happened to your family. Wow, that's low. Very low. I frown and nod, not wanting anything to happen to my family. Who does he think he is, threatening my family just to make sure I listen to him? Jerk. Don't forget to subscribe for more werewolf tales.